guys, it's Brittney and welcome to another video about a very haunted doll. Her name, oh my god, can you guys believe this? Her name, as you can see by the title, is Amelia. So when I first saw the name of this doll, I was like, woo! Like, girl, you have some competition out there. So yes, this video is not about my Amelia, it's about another little creepy Amelia doll out there. A doll that came from eBay, as they say. And this story is just, oh my god, it freaks me out, just like all the other dolls, just like all of Amelia's friends, because she's friends with a lot of dolls out there. Just like Annabelle, Robert, Mandy, Amanda, Pupa, they're all freaky. So let's get right on into it because I'm really excited about this. Amelia is really excited about this too because she's like, oh my god, Brittney, you made a video about me. I'm like, no girl, it's about another doll named Amelia. I'm sorry about that. So anyways, let's get right on into Amelia the haunted, crazy, psychotic, scary, holy crap doll. What's really freaky about this doll is she used to have blue eyes. Then one day, her eyes just turned this really bright, glowing green. Supposedly, after her eyes turned this really bright, glowing green color, that's when all the crazy hauntings started to happen. Amelia was being auctioned off eBay, and the seller wanted to get rid of Amelia as fast as they could. They said that this doll is the creepiest doll that they have ever seen and that it belongs in a horror movie. The person that is selling this doll on eBay is actually a paranormal investigator, and this paranormal investigator got this doll from a woman who did not want this doll anymore because she swears that when she got this doll, that doll entered her house with blue eyes, not green eyes, and all of a sudden she had green eyes, and then all these crazy hauntings started happening. So she gave it to the paranormal investigator, and now the paranormal investigator is selling it on eBay, which I don't know why. I don't know, that's just, you know, I would never do that. I would never be like, okay, this doll is haunted, so I'm gonna sell it, and you know, some person out there is gonna buy it who probably doesn't believe in the whole doll being haunted, and who knows what could happen? And that's exactly what happened. So this random man, he won the bid, so he got Amelia. The very first official day that this man owned Amelia, and Amelia was at his house, he was leaving for work. So he walked out of his house, he, you know, locked the door. Then all of a sudden, he heard this very loud thump coming from inside his house. So in his head, he's like, okay, what the heck was that? You know, did somebody break in? Did something fall? What is that? So he opened the door. Nothing was out of the ordinary. The second day, he was walking out of his house again, going to work, locking the door. The thump happened again. So in his head, he's like, oh my god, what is that? Like, it happened yesterday, now it's happening today. What is going on? So he opened up his door again. He looked. Once again, nothing out of the ordinary. This thumping sound went on for days. Every day he left for work, and every day he heard the sound, it got louder and louder and louder. What was really creepy was every time he heard the thump and he went to check inside to see like if something fell or what it was, because it got louder and louder every single time he would leave his house every morning. And every time he walked in, he saw nothing. Like I just said, nothing out of the ordinary. It's just very weird. So I don't know how this guy remained calm, because if I heard a thumping sound every day I left in the morning, I'd be like, okay, what is going on? Because it happens every time I lock the door. So obviously something doesn't want to be locked inside the house. So I'd be freaking out. But this man wasn't freaking out at all. You know, he was just like, oh, you know, could be anything, right? Could just be the sounds of the house, you know, just whatever. But I just think it's absolutely terrifying. Like, oh my god. Ah. So now we're getting into a really creepy part of the story. Not saying that the other part wasn't creepy, but now it's just getting creepier and creepier, and the last part is the creepiest. Oh my god, I can't wait to tell you guys. But now, so this man, one night, he was just sitting upstairs in his house somewhere, like family room, whatever, dining room, like whatever room he was sitting in. He was watching TV or something. Anyway, so he heard the thumping sound again. Actually, I think he was in his bedroom. Okay, yeah, so he's in his bedroom. He heard the thumping noise again, this time out in the hallway. So he was like, oh my god, there's a sound. I gotta go see what it is. So he got out of his bed or his chair, whatever he was doing, and he ran out to the hallway. And you know what he saw? He saw Amelia against a door, but her face was not facing him. And this is, I picture this in my head, and it's just absolutely terrifying. It's like something out of a horror movie. So he looks at her, and she's standing totally standing against the door. I'm pretending the door is right there, I don't know why, but she's against the door and her back is facing him. So it's like she's just leaning against the door. Now that, to me, seeing that in my head, that is, oh my god, I don't even know what I would do, because she's like blocking the door. I don't know. Well, he was upstairs, right? I think he was upstairs. Maybe he was downstairs. I don't know. But to me, I'm picturing her blocking the front door, just standing there with her back facing me, and that is just terrifying, because I'd be scared to walk over and be like, I gotta get out of here, but I would just jump out of a window anyways. So her back was facing him and her body was facing the door. So all he saw was a doll just leaning against the door, actually standing against the door with her back facing him. So you know what he did? He didn't even think like anything of it. Well, I think he thought it was kind of creepy. So he walked over to Amelia and grabbed her and then brought her into his bedroom and placed her on the shelf where she could face him and look at him all night. So he put Amelia on the shelf facing him. You went to sleep. Now, why the heck would you go to sleep just knowing that you didn't even put her against that door, and now you're putting her on the shelf facing you when she's like obviously trying to get your attention in some way? Who knows if she's trying to kill you? You know, hearing the stories online, on eBay. She didn't ever try to kill somebody, at least I don't know that. So anyways, he fell asleep and he woke up to the sound of crazy giggling, like a little girl giggling, but in like a creepy horror movie way. So he got up, and you guys know what he saw. He turned to the shelf where Amelia was, and he saw her just sitting there, giggling, waving at him. I don't know how she was waving. I picture like this, or maybe like this, I don't know. So she was waving, giggling, and smiling at him, and her eyes were glowing. A green, like neon green, glowing at him. How terrifying is that? I don't even know what I would do if I saw that. I would die. Like, I would have a heart attack. I would freak out, run. I don't even know. I would jump out the window. I don't know. So thank you guys once again so much for watching. It means the absolute world to me. You guys rock my world, in the words of Michael Jackson. Hashtag team Brittney44 and hashtag GAC notice Brittney. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.